18th of June 2022. Hello everybody, Baklikov live. Sergey Baklikov, Victoria Baklikova, my daughter, is here. So welcome back to the Republic of Bashkortostan of Russia, and this is the village which is called Tavtimanovo. That's Iglinsky district of the Republic of Bashkortostan of Russia. This is about 50 kilometers north west from Ufa. And I came here, and now with a great pleasure I'm beginning the live stream from here, dudes. Well, Tavtimanovo in Bashkir language it means Tavtiman. Tavtiman, what's literally under the mountain. Well, it's not like that this is a big mountain, but you see it's actually like the hills where we are now, and under the hill, really like literally under the hill, there is the village. The village was founded at the end of 18th century, but now the population here is about 2,200 people. Say hi, Victoria.
Hi.
So now we traditionally will walk through Tavtimanovo village, Tavtiman, and Tavtimanovo, it's like the Russified, if I can say, Russified version. This, you know, this ending ovo, you can meet it in many names of the villages, because this is what creates it. Like, for example, Petrovo, Ivanovo, and stuff like that, you know. So let's get it started. So the local time 8:05, St. Petersburg time 6:05. Okay, and it's a little bit less than 2 hours to the beginning of the sunset. Here in the Republic of Bashkortostan of Russia, here is snow, white nights, okay. This is an old Soviet stela with hammer and sickle. Okay, let's go. So you see now we actually go down. I'm starting from the very beginning of Tavtimanovo. We enter Tavtimanovo, and you know, this is the only road which is like, I mean, the only like roads which is the regional roads, and the village is located on both sides of it. Initially it was like 100% village where only residents lived, but I believe that since like the end it is also started to be developed as the dacha community. So now from one side here is the houses of the residents, and also some parts of the village, that's where it's the dacha houses, where people are coming only in the summertime and mostly on the weekends. Inside Russia with Ronald Godier. Are you a knucklehead? No, a knucklehead, but you are a knucklehead. Well, here is amazing internet, because in the very beginning you saw the tower. On that tower there's the equipment of mobile companies, and you see it's interesting, but well, the connection here is actually must be better, technically must be better than in most of like big towns or cities, because it's like same equipment, but way less people are living here, and way less people use internet in the same time. So that's why the internet is amazing here. Tavtimanovo Village. This is where my father-in-law was born and raised. He was born and raised here. Then he left to study to Ufa. I mean, after the school. And that's where he met his wife, my mother-in-law. When his parents died, they sold the house. And for many years, he never was coming here. But then the motherland started calling him. And so that's why my father-in-law decided to go back here. He purchased the land. It's I mean, like absolutely different land, not where he lived initially, because that house was at first sold and then it was burned out in fire. I mean, it was burned out when already another owners owned that. Okay? Barry Brin, Barley Blair, Ronald, Justo Jose Godia, good fella. Cyberflyer 1 down. You're gonna help me. Oh. Excuse me, dudes. I'm falling down. Okay, let's go. Let's keep going. Okay, so now my father-in-law purchased the land, the brand new land. The house where he was born, it's gone in fire. That's already when it was used to belong to the new owners. And now it's more like the summer place. Just the summer place where my in-laws are coming only in the summertime. They just coming here to spend some time like on the fresh air and just to go to the bathhouse to eat barbecue. By the way, right now Timur taking care about barbecue. Some earlier today we went to the place which is called Iglino. It's so called the district center. It's another like village, but really big village. And there's the market. There's a little meat mall, farmers meat mall from Elishovo village. And there we purchased a super fresh pork loin meat. Okay, you see Tavtimanovo, it's Bashkir language, Tavtimanovo, it's Russian version, Russified name. And this is the sign that shows that there, the speed camera. So if you will speeding here, then you will pay the fine. So you better no speeding here. Tavtimanovo. You see here is the name in Bashkir language and in Russian language, because the official, here are two official languages in the Republic of Bashkortostan of Russia: Bashkir language and Russian language. And here you will find a lot of signs as in where you will see like in the Russian language and Bashkir language. Well, you know, in the city of Ufa, which is the capital of the Republic of Bashkortostan of Russia, the most of population are Russians. 48% of Russians. Somebody started constructing the house. Somebody just purchased the land and started the construction of the new house. So 48% of Russians are living in Ufa, and 28% are Tatars. Yes, not even Bashkirs. And only 17% of Bashkirs are living in Ufa. But in the villages, the percent of Bashkirs are way higher than percent of Russians. So that's why there, in this village, we can see the mosque, Muslim mosque, because here I think that the majority of residents are Tatars and Bashkirs. Both Tatars and Bashkirs are Sunni Muslims. I see here is the new house. I don't remember this house before. I mean, I remember it from the last year, but I don't remember it was like 2-3 years ago here. Look, in Russia, here is no any requirements for the design. Once you buy the land, you can construct any house you want. Any house you want and actually can afford. Well, of course, I mean, there is the rules for the fire safety and stuff like that. But in terms of design, I mean, it's all up to you and your wallets. Marsha, thank you so much for 25 bucks. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. Please. Blessings to you and Vika on your trip to hometown. Hopefully this donation will not go towards a doctor bill, Sergey. Oh, thanks so much. Может, у тебя есть карман какой-то более надежный? У меня уже второй раз падает. Thank you, Marsha. Yes, it's okay. I mean, not a big deal. Not a big deal. Yes, I've fallen down, but it's not a big deal. Yeah. Yeah, today actually Victoria is saying that today I'm very fashionable guy. Fashionable, strange guy, because look, I'm in a white shorts, but I'm in just an old village shorts. And with the sneakers, with the sneakers without socks. I mean, even without like a shortcuts. Yeah, village. It's a village time. It's a village time. Here you don't care about how you look like. This is also seems like a new house. I mean, here's a lot of land for sale. And it's still pretty cheap. That's why most of Russians are having dachas. It's like the apartments, they are living in the big towns and cities, but also a small towns, small houses in a villages. You see, this guy never even had the time yet to work on his garden, because it seems like a brand new house. It seems like he is still busy with the construction of his house. It's definitely a summer house, and never works on the garden yet. Maybe next year, okay? And the houses like this, wooden houses, usually it's the house of the resident. And also, like, people are living here already for a long time. Look at that brand new fence. and this one is like old. And here is that speed camera. You remember the sign in the beginning? There's the sign, where is the sign of the Tavtimanovo Village. So this camera fix, if you're speeding here, it's only 40 kilometers allowed, which is like a little bit more than 20 miles is allowed. So here go such as streets, and from the left and from the right, the houses. Well, here mostly the houses of the residents in this part. So you see here is some parts where the residents are living, and some parts where it's like a garden community. It's a relatively new shop, grocery shop, but usually in the villages you will never find the grocery store where it's only grocery. It's usually like it's like where a little bit of everything. For example, stationery. Вот here, look. Продукты, it's groceries. Разливные напитки, it's drinks on tap. Бытовая химия, it's household chemicals. Канцтовары, that's stationery. Textile, textile. Okay. They accept the bank cards. You can pay with bank cards here. Also, you can buy usually SIM cards. Oh, for example, you see Megaphone, самый быстрый интернет, the most fast internet. Working time, no breaks, no lunch until 9:30. So it's like a little bit more than an hour it will working here. Okay, MTS here, MTS, Beeline. I mean, all top 3 mobile operators you can buy here. That's only the grocery stuff. Flour, beer. Eggs. Ладно, пойдем дальше. You see, there's even some parking, even the parking there. Little parking. Okay, so the mosque. By the way, most of the day today was an awful weather, dark, really dark clouds, and the rain. But 2 hours before the stream, it started getting better. Okay, yeah, that's really great. I already started worrying, like what the hell, I came to stream, finally I came to Tavtimanovo Village. So it's a local mosque. They have the speakers. You see, there's the speakers, and when mullah reading the surahs from Quran, like prayers, actually the whole village can hear it. We now will go to the railway station. The connection here with Ufa exists with the train. I mean, like suburban train, electric suburban train for only 1 hour, and for only like 80 rubles, which is a little more than $1, you can come to Ufa. And also, you see, these are staying here. They are waiting for the bus. Village life. There is a little factory where they are making gingerbread, and sell it to all over Iglinsky district, and maybe in some stores in Ufa. Gingerbread. there is a point where they provide the gas. Yeah, a part of the buildings are having gas here. Usually the residents are having gas, but people who are coming here just for the summertime, they don't have gas. It's like makes no sense. It's not that efficient. It's more efficient to use the electricity. Hello everybody who continue joining. You see the gardens? Locals all are having gardens, and there are many locals having hens, like chickens, cows, porks. And believe me, look, people in Tavtimanovo Village, they actually never had McDonald's here. They never had a McDonald's, so they don't care. And they don't really care about sanctions, because like they have their own food, they have their potatoes, they have their meat, they have their eggs, and stuff like that. Milk, their own milk, everything. So there further we will see the kindergarten. Here they have one kindergarten and one school, and later I will show it to you. Just another street. Also, you know, I can't show it from here to you, but if you will look at the Google Maps, like Google Satellite, in satellite view, you can see that here in Tavtimanovo, like north from Tavtimanovo, there's the forest, which is planted the way from the space you to see Lenin 100. It was dedicated to 100th anniversary of Vladimir Lenin, so they planted the trees in order when the trees to grow up, you see the caption, you see the lettering saying Lenin 100. Ship network now, Lilipop, Listok Yablani, Ghost, everybody keep joining. This is the street which is called Lesnaya, the forest street, and this is actually the street where is now my family, where is now Timur. He's already working on barbecue, pork loin, you know, traditionally pork loin. Tavtiman, Tavtiman, Tavtiman. Hello, Neil McDonald's, King Jong-un, 260's Cowboy. So now we go to the railway station. The railway station that was constructed yet in the beginning of 20th century. It's, by the way, the building of the station, it's like a local architectural, how to say, monument under the regional architectural defense. So this is the kindergarten. Well, now nobody, because it's Saturday night. It seems like only one kindergarten is enough for the population of this village, where, let me tell you once again, only 2,200 residents. So it's like the kindergarten, where the building of kindergarten and the territory. Another store, local store, we call it just pink store, and that's the store which is like living with its own schedule. The schedule says like it works until 8:30, but you see it's already closed. Usually they always close it way before. Hi. Way before. Look, here was the like abandoned building. I'm not sure what it used to be here. But here was something, maybe some kind of like farm or anything. But now, as far as I know, Пятерочка brand, one of the biggest brands of one of the biggest chains of grocery stores in Russia. They are now gonna remodel it, and here will be a Пятерочка store. You see, they bring some stuff there already, and they will work on the remodeling as. I mean, it's really good. Like it's already have the basement. It already have the walls. So why not? Why not? So now we turn to the side streets. Here is the playgrounds and the school and the administration of the village, post mail, and the railway station. So here is the playground for kids. I remember a year ago here was a lot of kids, and they reacted on camera pretty much, because it's like not every day here's somebody with camera filming anything, streaming. So there is the school. That's the school, local Tavtimanovo school. Only one school, but this school is smoothed enough here. Now the kids are on vacation, but I see that, well, the guys love hanging out in the schoolyards. You see three girls there, and more guys there in that part of the schoolyard. Yeah, the youth of Tavtimanovo. And here is the administration of Tavtimanovo. There's the bank, Sberbank, and Postmail. And look, even more of the antennas for mobile connection. That's why even here the connection is amazing. Now, let me tell you that for the reason the village is not that big, the postmail and the bank here works in limited hours. Now I will show you exactly. Antennas. So we go to railway station. Sberbank, the biggest and oldest bank of Russia. Sberbank. And Bear 13, what's with the antennas? These are the mobile operators antennas. Почта России, Postmail of Russia. So in one building here is the Postmail and the bank. By the way, two more stores. One store here, another there, and there's a drugstore. Sberbank. So you see, it works only from 9:30 to 4:45. And the postmail working, the post office working not even every day. Also, like, here is the groceries and all the stuff for gardening, the tools. Apteka, that's the drugstore. And there's the clothes store, and that's already, we can see the railway there. The railway. It's a part of Ufa-Chelyabinsk railway. Here is something like the football field. The guys are playing football. There is something which looks like a net. So we're enjoying the time. The air is amazing here. The air, quietness. I mean, you can have even a very modest site and a modest dacha here, but it will be enough for you just to enjoy the time.
also I enjoy time in St. Petersburg. Very enjoyable time.
Yes. Ace of Base. Yeah, remember Ace of Base were big in Russia in the beginning of 1990s. So actually coming here with a suburban train, it's pretty comfortable. It's pretty comfortable because it's like, you know, if you go here, let's say on Friday, especially on Friday evening, it's way faster than by car because thousands and thousands of people are coming here, are coming to the countryside, not exactly to Tavtimanovo, but other villages all around, and they are jamming, but the suburban train just goes by the schedule, goes with no problem. And here you can, like, right from the center of Ufa, you're coming here for only 1 hour. So this is pre-revolutionary building of the railway station of Tavtimanovo. The train comes here, right here. It goes like as it goes. And many times I was coming here just by train. Not to mention, in the summertime you enjoy the scenery from the window. So that's it. Also many cargo trains goes here. Tavtimanovo Village. Lava Java Lava, thank you so much for your super sticker. It's nice to see you enjoy the countryside. Anonymous through donations alerts. Imagine owning land in that beautiful area and your neighbor builds a house with this weird blue color. These houses are so ugly. No offense, Sergey. Here is cash for beer this weekends. Well, as I told you that here, like, everybody's free to construct the house they want to construct, and the house their budget can allow. That's it. So the suburban trains comes right here, and it's only like 15 minutes to any parts of Tavtimanovo. It's a part of Ufa-Chelyabinsk railway. Okay, let's go this way. So there's like also some of the districts of the village. There's also some stores, including one store which works 24/7. 24/7, yes, in the whole village here is only one store which operates 24/7. You know, there is a water tower. Why? Because the Tavtimanovo station, railway station, is in about 50 kilometers from Ufa. And back in the days of the steam trains, it's like the steam trains were needs to like exactly every 50 kilometers. Well, no steam trains anymore. Okay, let's go this way. The village. The street which is called Vokzalная. It's like a Vauxhall Street. Остановка первого вагона. The stop of the first car. Идем в Викилик. Сейчас выйдем на улицу, на Чкалова. The guys are hanging out there and ask to film them. Yeah, they have a nice playground for kids, but they prefer to hang out next to one of the abandoned buildings here. Yes, abandoned buildings attract the people. Yeah, like look, it seems like that forest is like exactly growing up. Да, я блогер. Which is like planted the way you to see from the space Lenin 100. Yeah, Lenin 100. Yeah, you see that? Look. At Lenin 100 Lenin, you see? You see? Oh, that's right in front of me. Actually, this one. You see? Yeah, that's me. The red point is me. And here is Lenin 100. Yeah, the forest which is planted the way there to be the lettering, the sign Lenin 100. The forest was planted in the year of 100 years to Lenin. So you see it, that's one more store.
Вот цвета правильно расставил. Ну вот.
Ага. That's called geoglyph. Geoglyph. So, and now I'm gonna go like right inside of the streets, the actual streets. Hello Ryan, hello Gresham, 260s Cowboy, Kim Jong-un, Ralph Rosa, A. Victor, Wadani, J. Rich. Oh, look at that. That's the cargo train. It's economy. The economy of Russia works, look. This is how the economy of Russia works. Hey! Пошли. The economy of Russia works. Even now, in the time of the sanctions, Russia continued to receive $800 million every day from only just fuel fossils export. Okay, now I'm going to turn to one of the streets. Килечек. Okay, let's get back to the village and let's walk through one of its actual streets. Main, it's like I think all residents are having the dog. Alexander A, Canadian Octopus, Peace Train America, everybody hi. Yeah, barking. A barking dog seldom bite, right? Oh, two dogs actually. You see, I told you that was the rain today, most of the day, and the ground is still half wet. I'm not sure how to call this in English language, but in Russian language it's lapuch. And when I was a boy, that was the best medicine. You fallen down, you cut your knees, no problem. You just take this, spit on it, attach to the knee, and that's it. Sometimes fires happens here, you see. Let me tell you once again that you see all kinds of buildings here. Everything depends on your taste and wallet. But first off, on your wallet. So now we go in direction of the road, of that one main road. You remember I told you that the whole village is located from both sides of the main road. I'm sure this site is for free. For sale. Oh, look, that's already the passengers train. The passengers train there. Yeah, here is not only suburban trains, but long distance trains as well, because as I told you, this is a part of Ufa-Chelyabinsk railway. Начинай, Timur. Начинай, Timur. So here in the chat, Timur asking me when to start making barbecue, and I said that he already can start it. Hi, dog. Ты чего боишься? Да не бойся, ты маленький. 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 Что ты его боишься? Ты не сама засунула. Ты не сама вот залезла.
Спасибо. Да я покажу.
Не надо ничего показывать. Vika scared of dogs, even small ones. The pink house. There's, by the way, the new cafe, which they are just constructed. If you remember, there wasn't this cafe last year, so finally it seems like the residents of Tavtimanovo will have the place like where they may come to eat in the lunchtime, and maybe it will work as a bar in the evening time, like in a village. Here really the guys don't have bar. They don't have bar, but now they may have bar. You see, it's a brand new cafe here. Brand new cafe. It seems like it's not even finished yet. It's like the finishing goes. The cafe called Uyut. Uyut. Nice Soviet classic. VAZ 2101. Cafe Uyut. You see Uyut. Cafe Uyut. There's also next to the Cafe Uyut another store, Cafe Uyut. It's, by the way, one of the most, how to say, common names for cafes. I'm not sure why they always try to call it something like Uyut. Uyut, it means comfort. Cafe comfort. Huh? So, walking through another street, we just crossed the main street, the main road, and keep walking. Здравствуйте. You see cultured people. This girl said Здравствуйте, what means hello, like how do you do. You see the guy here also like constructing the house. The electric transformator. The sun is still up. The sunset is exactly in 1 hour from now. You see all kinds of buildings here. Once again, everything just depends on your fantasy, taste, and the main thing, money. Money! The coolest thing about Russia is that these houses belong to the owners, not rent or mortgage. Yes, I think 95% of them. Do they have white knights here? No. They can use concrete. What are you talking about? I was not saying anything about concrete. But yes, I mean, they can use as concrete, as woods here, as metals, just everything, as bricks. You see this house made of woods, that house made of bricks. This fence made of metals. What's property tax there? No property tax. Hello, Eric Gathirua. Hugh Thomas. Gene planting. The kids are playing. Wow, this girl do not care about her daddy's car roof. How much is it to buy the land, Sergey? I remember last year I told you, but this year I already forgot. But it's not expensive at all. I think that's well, later I will ask later again. I forgot already. But it's something like $2,000 for a very decent amount of land. The lane. The price of land in Russia pretty much depends on location. Location. It's if you will buy the land like in the city of Ufa, it's going to be really expensive. If you will buy the land like right next to Ufa, in the nearest suburbs, nearest countryside. Wow, it still will be also like expensive. But you know, in 50 kilometers from Ufa, that's already pretty cheap. Pretty cheap. How do most people in this town make their money? Where do they work? Take train to Ufa. They take train to Ufa. They drive to Ufa with their own cars. They drive to Ufa by bus. But not only Ufa actually. And many people just do the agriculture. The countryside of Russia. Sergey, do these people have satellites? Yes, many people here just use satellite dish, satellite TV. You see the satellite there, the satellites. But they also can use the mobile internet, because you see high-speed internet is pretty much developed here. You see another satellite dish, even two satellite dishes, the bigger one and the smaller one. But even internet is like super cheap and super fast here. Russians don't like motorcycle. I'm not even sure what to tell you about it. I mean, what do you mean with this question? Some like, some don't. The hands. So we're getting close to one of the borders of the village, and there we just will turn to another street. We'll go in direction of my in-laws' land, my in-laws' sites. The sun is still up. Inside Russia with Ronald Godier, my Russian phone with unlimited data is about $12 per month. Yes, I think you have the plan like mine. And you also have megaphone, right? Anastasia, hello to Hungary. Thank you for your walk and this village and for the wonderful colors of nature. Thank you so much too. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the time. I myself pretty much appreciate it. I love it too. I love finally in the summer, every summer, for some time coming to this village after a lot of time in St. Petersburg, in Ufa. This is my touch with the nature. You see, there's behind these buildings already nothing, just a forest. And the forest there as well. So it's already one of the borders of the village. Но сейчас уже скоро придем. You can do whatever you want on your land in Russia. Yes, this is what I already said several times today. That once you buy your land, you can construct any kind of house. It depends on your, wallet and your taste. Well, there is some limitations. For example, you can't just construct the hotel, let's say, or really like multi-flat building, multi-apartment building. But if it's like your house, your private house, then you're not limited. Ничего себе.
Интерком называется «Вкусные точки» теперь. Там ничего не поменялось.
Okay. So that's it. The border, one of the borders of Tavtimanovo. Timur is writing that the barbecue is about to be done. So now little by little we will go. We will already get to my in-laws' land. I think a pretty great location here, because you see here you're on a border right next to the forest. Don't have many neighbors, right? The gas connecting points. Atom Bomb 31458. Love this walk. Thank you so much. I knew you will love it, because this is a great difference, great alternative to St. Petersburg and to Ufa. Just a relaxing countryside. But it's not a fact that eventually they will not start selling this land. Сейчас. Hi. Здравствуйте. You see, friendly people. He said, please film me too. And then he said hi. And then he said, thank you. Спасибо. So it's like, спасибо for filming him. Yeah, in the places like this, people react on cameras. Most of the time people react friendly, but sometimes wild. but wild in a good way. Yes. I mean, like, because they don't know how to react on it. They're like, oh, what are you filming? What are you filming? What are you filming? What the hell are you filming? Oh. Look, but the disadvantage of living here, the advantage is like you're like some kind of like isolated from many neighbors around, but I've noticed mosquitoes, many mosquitoes, more mosquitoes next to the forest. Сейчас так вот и придем уже к нашему участку. Attila the Hun, hello, Miss 31, Ginny Skinner. So now I will go to eat pork loin, which earlier, together with my brother-in-law, we purchased in the farmer's store. So it's like super fresh meat, pork loin. I love pork loin. And beer, pork loin and beer. Nice exercise, right? Victorichka? Huh? Nice exercise. You aren't filming, you're digeting. What does it mean, digeting? From the word digital? Or from the word digesting? Look, the sun sets. The sun is right now on the level of my eyes. Wow. Nice, the birds, different engines, together with the train sound, with the fresh air and great nature around. That's Tavtimanovo, and I love it. I love it, dudes. Да, да. Здравствуйте. Да это блог. Видеоблог. Знаете, что такое видеоблог? Ну, просто для себя снимаю. Как отдыхаю летом. Да, как летом отдыхаю. Вот. У нас там на лесной участок. На лесной участок у нас. На лесной. Yeah, you see, the lady, the woman, asked me if I film. What for? I said it's a vlog. You know what is vlog? She said nope. I said just filming how I'm spending my summer here. She said yeah, okay, yeah. In the Bashkir language it means okay or yes, depends on the context. Yeah can mean anything, actually. Depends on the context. Yeah. Мы подходим, чувак. Мы подходим. Hey, на нашу улицу уже выходим. Ну что поделаешь, такова жизнь. Эй, Oh yeah, yes. Hello Team Gibson, Yosmo FY. You see somebody working. It's Saturday night, but somebody keep working, cutting the lawn. Ну вот, по сути, наша улица уже. Okay, that's already our street. Ну вот уже все, по прямой выходим уже. Эй, Lone Wolf, Norman Findian, Kali Klavan, Anna from Russia, everybody. Everybody, hello. Welcome to totally amazing Tavtimanovo. Well, that's already our street, maybe 500 more meters, and we will come to the land of my in-laws. Timur, he said that pork loin is already waiting. С этой стороны иди. Но они, видишь, хвостом виляют. Хвостом виляют. Значит, они добрые, в хорошем настроении. А вот та недорого. Алабай. Воу. Воу. My in-laws land here. It's more like just a site for spending some summer weekends. There is banya and a little house which used to be the conversation house, so-called conversation house. We're almost there. What we got to drink? To drink, I've got the local beer called Khan. Shikhan, it's the largest brewery. Shikhan. There's a huge brewery I used to show you 5 years ago. 5 years ago I was coming to Sterlitamak to film that brewery, because that brewery, Shikhan, making the Shikhan Day every summer. They invite like one of the top stars of Russia, like top artists. They perform there on the square, right inside of the brewery. I mean, like on the territory of brewery, like outdoors. But I was coming with the bloggers, and they gave us a tour to inside of the brewery, and I filmed all that. And I know that this is like a really great natural local beer, which is the real beer, not just a beer drink. Yes, there's a huge difference between beer drink and beer. Beer drink, you better never buy beer drink, because it's just like some kind of concentrate. In a moment when the beer, it's a beer. So I purchased the black Shikhan beer. I'm gonna eat that with pork loin. You see that green roof? That's already the site. That's already the site of my in-laws. There's 20 sotok. I'm not sure how to explain what is sotka.
100.
But I can say that there's like 0.2 hectares. 0.2 hectares. 0.2 hectares. And that 0.2 hectares my in-laws purchased like for $2,000 or something. Well, the land is definitely cheap here. And by the way, that's Renault Duster. That's my in-law. He probably was driving to the store. And there's the one of garden communities there. Look, the Russian nature. Well, I know that the land of my in-laws is like 20 sotkas, and 20 sotkas is like 0.2 hectares, because 1 hectare it's like 100 sotkas. Here actually used to be a little pond, It was nice little pond here, and it's actually possible to recreate it. But my father-in-law won't that, because first he's saying that here will be more mosquitoes. Not much mosquitoes here, but will be a lot of mosquitoes if here will be the pond, the water. Also, many people will start coming here and hanging out around. They can be noisy, and who knows, they can leave trash after themselves. If you come back to the United States, you need to focus on the rural. You will appreciate it. Thank you, Atom Bomb. Okay, here we're getting inside. Hi Samira. Hi Samira.
Hello.
Samira, it's the daughter of my wife's daughter, of my wife's sister. So look, so from that fence to behind the building and to that fence, it's like 0.2 hectares. 0.2 hectares. Actually, that's a lot of land. That's a lot of land. Да, сейчас for Loin идем. So my mother-in-law, all they are planned here, they plan just for joy. This is the artwork of Timur. Timur made these swans of an old used tires. Here is the well with totally clean, pure water. We were making the analysis, we've paid the money, and it's like really like the water right from the underground. Here is the electric pump connected to that, the electric pump. So we don't need, like, you know, the old school way, like to throw down the and move it up. Everything makes the pump. Albinочка, my wife, 16 years together. Да.
А ты сказал, что колодец с насосом?
Я сказал, pump, electric pump. Так, вот. My mother-in-law. Hello, hello. Вот Аида, younger sister of my bye.
Hi.
Hi, да, hi. Аида. Ну, это Виктория. Виктория. Ну и это, well, this is Timur. Tim Gibson, happy, joy. Thank you so much. Да. Вот Timur, my brother-in-law, Aida's husband. So this is pork loin. Pork loin, everything is done. It's a freshest local pork loin that we purchased just today. Today's supply. They supply every day. I mean, like yesterday in the evening, everything was done because on Friday everybody went to the dacha and they purchased everything. So today it's like freshest party. And this is eggplants. So everything cooks on coal. Awesome. Oh, what a smell, dudes. Some beer.
Lemonade.
Lemonade. Yeah, lemonade. Yes. So here is as much of land as it's not even like all used. Even a half of it is not in use yet, because you know my parents-in-law purchased this land, and they making just everything here for fun, just for fun, you know. Okay, so Timur said that he saw that while I was walking, he was writing a lot of things to Timur or about Timur, and he said that he don't understand that. You better try to write him in Russian language. There's the construction of the new toilets. You see the toilets? It's outdoor toilets. Yeah, it will be nice toilets with a nice pan, toilet pan. Here is the swing. The swing. A little worker. Yes. Collective farm workers. Some flowers. All they do here is just doing for fun. It's like instead of going to the fitness. You see, I told you that those who are living here on a regular basis, they can connect the gas, but for us coming here only like in the summertime, like maybe 4 months a year, and only for a weekend, it's just makes more sense and more efficient and cheaper, way cheaper, just to use the electric, how to say, stove. Oh, Awesome, awesome.
Steak, chef. Steak, chef.
Да, стейк. 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 Да, стейк. Ой-ой-ой, ой-ой-ой. Excuse me, dudes, but I can do nothing about it.
Ты не готова.
Да, да, прекрасно. Ой-ой-ой, ой-ой-ой.
Кабашкен, кабашкен.
Ой-ой-ой. Ой-ой-ой. Ой-ой-ой.
Что, выкинул?
Ой-ой-ой.
На свое место, пожалуйста, да. На свое место. Я надеюсь, не тронула.
Так, the storage. This is just a salad, lettuce with cucumbers, tomatoes, and onion. Here is just two beds, table. There is the fridge, TV books. Так, this is something like a kitchen table. And I told you about. You see, шихан черная, шихан black. Yeah, black. Так, дальше microwave oven. Так, so let me show you the bathhouse. Вы будете петь с Тимуром? It depends on how much we will drink now. Так, come on. Викиличек. Викиличек washing her Converse. Okay, there's here is like two storages for tools. Here is mostly the tools, different kinds of tools. This is баня, bathhouse. Oh, it's ready. Whoa. It's ready. So here is the stove. Stones on it. And it's heated with the woods there. That's how we're getting the steam there. We pour the water on super hot stones and it gives the steam. Ну, тут всякий трэш. And there's different tools. Also, there's the storage of the Here is also in the same building with Banya's residential area. Here is just two beds, one queen size bed, my laptop, TV box, There's also mansard, something like the second floor, but it's more like a mansard. Timur, Aida, and Samira are living here. Samira's place, Timur, Aida. Oh yeah. TV box. Panoramic window. What such a modest dacha place my in-laws own here. Так.
Телефон потерял.
Вот дела. Who the hell wear
Скажи, чтоб оно
the white Converse in the village after the rain?
постираешь. Если бы ты не наступил, то
Да, так если бы ты на меня не залезла.
приедем.
Ты на меня залезла.
Папе скажешь, что телефон здесь?
Здесь телефон. Вы громко музыку-то не включайте, а то авторские.
Мы вообще можем не включать. Вот было бы славно. Не включать?
Пока нет. Ну, so that's it. That's it, dudes.
Тебе пиво принесу?
In terms of the walk. Да, давай мне пиво. It's a beer time. It's a beer time.
Вика! Вика!
Сереж, Шихан черный, да?
Да, да.
Я что ли буду ходить, закрывать за всеми?
Ну почему я куда из Самира?
Ты же последний зашел.
My father-in-law.
Фаза. Вы? Фаза, покажите себя.
Он не понимает, что я его показываю. Ну, что тут у нас? Открывашка-то есть, нет? А,
Сережа!
А, открывашку нужна.
да?
Тимурушка, взять любимый, где открывашка?
Не знаю. Я глазами открываю.
Давай глазами.
Кабачки! Кабачки!
Eggplants.
Давай вот сюда вот.
Давай, давай.
Пап, ты не видел открывашку?
Ну, искать надо. Я так же видел, как и ты. Но она была.
Хай.
Вот это не закрываю, вот просто.
Скажите хай. Скажите хай-то людям.
Пап,
Хай.
Хай!
Хай.
Хай, мэн! Хай, мэн!
Открывашку мне.
открывашку Сережа.
Альбиночка. Ну вот. Да, сейчас. Вот Вика. Давай, Викочка. Some labor.
А и посуду приготовь для кабачков.
Some physical labor. А, прекрасно. Ну, вот так вот. So that's it. That's it. Ну все, finally, I can drink. It's Шихан черная, what means black.
Вон бокал бери.
Да нет, зачем мне бокал?
Смотри-ка, Вика работает у нас.
О, прекрасно. Ой-ой-ой.
Все работают.
Soft dark beer.
Все работают. Дочка наша Самира.
Ой, ну, Victorious Freestyle, Дынька, Джей Конрад, Ким Йонг Юн, Александр Эй. Ой-ой-ой, прекрасно. Strong beer. No, it's only 4.5 alcohol. Hugh Thomas. Ginny Skinner, cool, brother-in-law. Yeah.
У тебя пап, внучка надо.
Devendra, New Pain. Mosquitoes. Well, yes, some mosquitoes, but not too much. Ima Tisf. Yes, finally. Yosmov FY. Tim Gibson. Lone Wolf. Norman Findian. Atom Bomb 31458. Yes.
Тимур, если
Гост.
останется, давай дожарим.
Ну, за здоровье. За здоровье. За.
Комары куда-то исчезли.
Ты, Тимур,
Ой.
садись, я дожарю.
Роберт Эйч. Ты можешь убавить? Ой, прекрасно. Прекрасно, я вам скажу. Ой-ой-ой. Ой-ой-ой. Да, да. You see, we're enjoying the time. You see, we're enjoying the time. Everybody's busy.
Самир, не надо поливать. Кто тебе сказал поливать-то? Водой и так все залил, завтра дождь будет. Слышь, Самир,
Да, завтра будет дождь опять.
ляг отдохни лучше.
Холли Би Зюкс. Холли. Джей Рич. Эльнур Исаев. Лучше, чем Гиннес. Ну-ка.
Завтра дождь будет, Самир. Зачем поливать?
It's not that
Иди
like
сапоги
better
щеткой помой.
or worse, but different. Different.
Щеткой помой.
Though gutter. Sergey, you need a product called off to get rid of those mosquitoes. Well, not a big deal. Not a big deal. Вот там, кстати, вот там около леса полно их. Вот сейчас мы шли.
Ну, кто пришел, нет?
А?
Никого не было.
Ну там были
Ты
люди,
живешь, молодец,
которые
должна
там,
подойти.
да, там, которые, что-то они там нам кричали, но так и сами не подходили издалека. So, such a simple rural life in Russia. Just a rural life.
Would you like?
Would you like to drink a cup of beer?
Лимонад?
Да.
Буратино? Ладно, иди, ребенок же. Пиши мне,
Макаронези.
Фарид. Фарид, привет.
Любовь Баклукова пишет.
Вытащи.
Мамка пишет.
Тетя Люб, привет.
Hi, mom.
Hi,
Atom Bomb
hi,
31458.
Любовь Геннадьевна.
Your brother-in-law and father-in-law look like tough dudes. They are.
Что там? Самира, как дела? Дынька. Самира, тебе пишет, как дела?
Хорошо.
Хорошо у нее все.
Everything is alright.
Мужики отдыхают, скажи.
Yes.
Женщины работают.
Yes. The men are chilling, women are working.
Yes. Че, Тимур? Лимонад for you. Yes,
Лимонад,
yes, лимонад.
Max Planck high.
Буратино. Как будет по-английски Буратино?
Пиноккио.
Пиноккио.
Тимур, ждем с женой, когда вы с Сергеем начнете петь песни. Эльнур Исаев.
Ильнур Исаев.
Вот прям по-русски написали.
Ильнур. Вот по-русски нормально пишут. А то
Jenny
по-английски.
Skinner, love it. Thanks
То
for
ли
love.
меня ругает, то ли
Марша,
кто-то.
Марша, damn mosquitoes. Yeah.
Ильнур Исаев, кто это?
Сегодня Фарид будет петь.
Один
Тимур,
из
спой
зрителей.
песню.
Заказывайте, заказывайте ему.
Да.
Стол заказов открыт.
Русского радио, слушаем вас.
Да, на 1000 рублей вам споет песню.
Конечно, по-любому. Что такое? Можно вот это съем?
Nicholas the Ridiculous. Hi, Nicholas. Why are you ridiculous? Aida prepared the table for upcoming steak.
Я тебе пришел, Сережа, когда ставить? Лола Поп пишет. Пока не ставь, пиво пей. Я скоро приеду, потом поставишь.
Мне это видите. Знаете, ха-ха-ха, вы видели, я не видел, ха. Ха-ха-ха. Я знаю, комарёв страх.
У меня крутая прическа, нет?
Ха-ха.
Иди там, и чистилка есть, Самир, почисти ноги. Я сделал специально. И щетка есть, можно помыть сапоги с расчеткой.
Это ремонт стиралки, говорит, у всех, говорит, новые Самсунги, у всех, говорит, такая же проблема, как и у вас, говорит. У всех один, говорит, однотипно вот так, говорит, порвано. Вот, говорит, а он только что я говорит, с какой-то гостинице, что ли, там, говорит, тоже два новых Самсунга, один, говорит, такой же, и прямо так же, говорит, порвано. Сколько лет? Я говорю, не знаю, 18 или 19, говорит, купил. Он говорит, ну, 10 лет обычно, говорит, они служат. В следующий раз, говорит, купи LG, говорит, и не будешь ничем.
Ну да.
О, стейк.
Здесь что-то горело? Не горит? Да?
А то хочет,
Hello, team Tom Kearney.
Скафандр одену.
Иди
А где который я
Conspiracy
покупал? Вы
Corner.
Вон я
открыли?
вынес же еще, много вынес. Куда и
Ты
где?
меня
Ай.
потом кофту одевать будешь?
А вот это не горит?
будешь уже все.
Я
Почему
вынес
что?
там хороших
Ага,
много.
сейчас я на улицу выйду. Если я баню буду.
Ну, там лежит пачка. Это не будет гореть, выкинь ее.
Я в баню пойду, если ты пообещаешь.
Against
что я буду гулять.
mosquitoes.
Ну не гуляйте сюда.
Ну сюда-то выйдешь, конечно, через час. Высохнешь?
Сейчас.
Высохнешь?
Когда я покушаю, потом только в баню.
Ты же ела.
Сейчас. А, вы хотите меня без шашлыка оставить, да? Сами пришли.
Идем, со мной покушаешь. Идем.
Самир, да.
Молодец. Молодец. Правильно, Казан, правильно. Ты молодец. Ты молодец.
Так а что, не ели что ли курицу?
Нет, не ели.
Она
Почему?
свинину будет, да, Казан? А? Как Вика свинину будет кушать.
Сказали, все девочки будут свинину. Ой, будут эти, кроме Вики.
У
Ладно.
тебя сейчас это
А,
комарики
да, комарики,
покусают,
один
оденься.
Казан, не переживай, все нормально будет. Ты ко мне, главное, подойди и скажи, пап,
Сядь и...
я это...
А вы купаты не купили, что ли?
Нет, как...
Никто нам не говорил про купаты.
Вам никто не постоянно никогда не говорят. Хотя
Эй,
я вам 500 раз.
найди,
Бери любой.
пожалуйста, еще вот такие новые, а? Я новые
Там
покупал.
лежит.
А где нож? Самиру купать, потому что не было.
Не
Я
знаю,
всегда
где нож.
бывала.
Это же не ресторан. Здесь руками можно
Мы же
есть.
поздно поехали купаться.
This is not the restaurant.
Никак, мне вот так, что ли?
No knife. Ну не так уж тупить. Ну не так же тупить.
Не так.
Спину кусает мне, спину Самира.
Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands and we'll start eating the pork loin.
Что ты там говоришь? Паркуем,
Да, pork loin сейчас. Говорю, начинаю
Что
есть.
такое?
Это мой майк.
Выкини его. Он сейчас уже не нужен. Сейчас моя тема будет. Так, даже как убрали, да?
Здесь выше. Вон же все. Я выносил недавно. Вот. Куда их выкинуть? Специально хороших вынес.
Не знаю, там где-нибудь горят.
Не знаю, сюда вынес. Вон Аида тащит.
Ты сам сказал, что комары...
Ну, комары на воду наоборот летят, Кузьма?
Нет.
Да.
Откуда ты знаешь?
А я с комарами дружу.
Ага.
Ну, побрызгал вот этой своей сладкой.
You
Дай
see
сюда.
pork
Это не
loin.
сладкое, это обычная вода.
The pork on the loin. Literally.
Недавно уже закончилось.
My favorite
Приятного
kind of
аппетита.
barbecue.
А мне?
Ну,
кабачки там.
bon appetit.
Папа, тебе
Bon
нравится
appetit.
кушать шинелок? Ладно?
Да.
А что, из тарелочки?
Тут каждому один стейк. Каждому один стейк.
Папина тарелочка.
Да. Так что. А мы теперь с тобой кто?
Прекрасно.
Дай зажигалку. Сейчас я еще зажгу.
Дай, ай, сами. А, мой пап. Я тебя коронал.
Нет, комары наоборот воду летают.
Так, я вот это забираю. Там с салой было, с салой.
Да нет.
А, уже Сережа убрал уже сало.
М.
Можно я разрежу, отдам?
Here is a whole layer of fat. This is a fat. I love fat.
Почему вы такие злые?
I love fat.
Самир,
Как?
мне стаканчик тоже принеси,
Готово?
вон на столе.
Готово, нет?
Вон на столе лежит.
Готово?
лежат.
Да не грязные.
Лучше, чем в ресторане.
Ну
по-любому,
ладно,
да?
ладно.
Нет, да? В ресторане лучше, да?
Ой,
Ой-ой-ой, прекрасно, я вам
Ну,
скажу.
спасибо.
Дай колу.
А, да, лучше.
Не,
Налей,
я
налей.
все уже.
Так
Всё.
у тебя ж своя
А,
есть, вторая.
а чем вкуснее?
ну мне налей давай.
Ну налей, потом и тупо и пейте, да. Это
Это
же...
общее на две.
Мы,
В смысле, я
Стоп,
купил
стоп.
две специально, чтобы вы не спорили.
Вот
мы,
именно.
нет, мы купили не из-за того, что две, то что они сказали, что так мало купил, потому что больших не было. Мы купили так, пейте общее, не надо ругаться.
Нет, все, налей котейку, у тебя там своя вторая есть.
Господи, я специально две купил.
Мгм. Чтобы одна мне, одна ей, да.
Ну ты можешь и это попить, и то попить.
Самир,
И все равно вы
вытаскивай,
ругаетесь.
вытаскивай вторую.
Все равно вы ругаетесь. В чем дело? Сколько мне надо покупать? Тогда 10, что ли?
Кто ругается, я ничего не говорю.
Ну а что тебе
Не, ну
жалко?
пусть она
Идем-
возьмет себе.
идем пожалеем.
Нет, пусть она себе возьмет.
Пускай
Возьми,
возьмет.
Самир,
Так возьми себе, я тебе отдельную целую купил.
Вот именно. Я брать эту алкоголь.
Нет, она обожглась на эту фигню. Идем, я тебя подую, идем. А ты возьми, вот она, вот здесь. Самира, вот она здесь. За дверью, с той стороны. Кола. Есть? Все, это твое. Вики не наливай ни разу.
Я не просила, я знаю, что это ей.
Мы просто, я не знаю, вы вроде бы сестры, что так
На,
жалко?
я даже не тронулся, я уж твою пить не буду, а то...
Жалко,
Чё
что
ты
ли? Идем
вот
картаю. А почему у Самира начато?
Нет, я не
Ну,
знаю,
и
с чего вы
чё,
спорите, если я специально взяли две, специально.
Идемте, вот знаем мы с тобой, друзья. Вон у меня, видишь, ожог. Давай. Сейчас она пройдет. Идем, садись. Идем, вон, кушай. Где сало не ешь, ладно? Вот это можешь есть. Вот сало. Это сало.
Да.
А чё?
Пускай
Давайте.
пьют. Я чай попью.
Самир, это не жалко хватает?
Но все равно не надо.
А мне сказал,
А то злорадство ли будет он, ребенок, дорога.
Here happens the problem because of cola around the kids. Even though
Сало есть?
at this time I intentionally
Мне, кстати,
purchased
салом
two
попало.
bottles, two absolutely same bottles. One bottle for Vika, one bottle for Samira. But anyway, even now, when everybody have their own bottle, they are fucking, I mean,
А то скажешь русский без
can't
колы
share
убирает.
it.
Так вот, без жира, без жира.
Ой.
Давайте куда кабачки положить.
Один, принесешь мне, пожалуйста, вилку? Ты вилку
Самира,
нужна?
принеси папе вилку.
А нет, не надо, не надо, сиди. Вот Сережа взял.
А что это за салат вы сделали? Я понять не могу.
С пекинской капустой. Тебе не
Попробовать
нравится?
надо. Попробовать надо.
Вот здесь шашлычный сок есть.
No swearing. The thing is, the English swearing here doesn't sound like swearing. That's it.
Ну, оставь вот это возьми.
Вот это сало.
Давай. Вот это возьми потом.
Что будет, если я кусок сала съем?
Ну, он жирный, потом тащит тебя будет.
Там ж курица была еще.
Мне тоже курица.
Это у меня аллергия или это опухло?
Это ожог, как у меня вот. Видишь, ожог белый. Не трогай, через пару дней пройдет.
Комарики разбежались.
Do you drink vodka? Almost never.
Не, пройдет, но потом в общем пройдет.
Amazing.
I told you. Что это значит?
Вик, у тебя вот тут жук какой-то сидит.
Не жук это.
А кто это?
Сейчас Вику а то залетит на воздух. С испуга.
На кричалку похож.
Вот еще без сала. Это с салом, это с салом.
Комары, ай, не заедет.
Вот здесь еще без сала. Вот те возьму. Без сала ладно?
Ну, комариный рай наступил.
Ненавижу комаров.
Их все ненавидят.
Ха! Ха! Комары, вам приятно, если мы вас охотите? Папа, это не сало? Папа, это не сало?
Это мясо.
А чем такой вкусный?
Ну, прекрасно. This was awesome.
Мечта сбылась, да?
Наелась?
Да. The dream came true. To eat farmers fresh
Папины еще
pork
есть.
loin in the village.
Возьми мясо, если надо.